Hello, ladies, and welcome to Women Reclaiming Their Health. I'm Coach Pam B, certified health and wellness coach, and I helped form this group because I wanted a community and a space for us to be able to come together regarding health and wellness, so mind, body, spirit. So here we are. We can reclaim our health. We are reclaiming our health. There's lots of us doing it, and the resources, the networks, the tools are right here in this group. So, yes, we have an amazing guest and topic today. I'll be introducing her here in just a moment, but let me get into my disclaimer. Any information obtained from this group is not intended to be a substitute to treat, cure, prevent disease or illness. And so, if you want to contact a professional, if you do have any concerns there. So, yes, let me tell you about our topic and our guest. We have with us Shenita Blount Edwards, and she is going to be discussing insuring your life and your family's future. Shenita is a wife, a mother of two little ones that have amazing personalities. She has over 10 years in human resources and social services alongside her wonderful husband. She is an entrepreneur of two businesses. She owns and operates a moving company, Kingside Moves, and they own a life insurance and retirement brokerage firm under PHP Agency. She is a Florida native and alumni of Florida A&M University, where she received her MBA. She enjoys helping others become financially literate, cooking, reading, and of course, being a mom. So without further ado, let's give it up for Mrs. Shenita Blount Edwards. Yay, clap it up for her, y'all. All right, clap it up for her. Okay. So Shenita, yeah, I'm not going to take too much of your time. I know you're busy. Looks like we got some people on. Hello. If you're joining us live, go ahead and put your questions down, and Mrs. Shenita will get to them. If you're catching us on the replay, still put them in there. We'll come back to them. So tell us what you enjoy most about what you do, Shenita.
Pam, first, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you for the wonderful platform to, talk about reclaiming our health and just doing all of the things that we need to do to make sure that mind, body, and soul, we are on the right path. So I appreciate the opportunity. But what do I love about what I do? As a life insurance agent, I love helping families. I have always loved helping families. And so when I found this opportunity with PHP Agency, it just allowed me to bring that passion and put it to the focus of being able to inform individuals and families about the various types of life insurance that's available, and being able to help them become financially free using the various forms of life insurance, because a lot of people don't know all of the benefits. And so I like to explain that. I like to see that light bulb go off, and I like them to be able to leave a legacy for their children's children's children.
So help us understand why we need insurance coverages for ourselves and our families. I know, a lot of people, hey, hit up the GoFundMe and that. So yeah, why do you think that we need insurance? And hit the button there. Okay. So yeah, I think she's muted, but yeah, she's getting it. Yeah, she's getting herself unmuted. Looks like she's muted. So hang with us, guys. Looks like she's muted somehow. So okay, yeah. So that was just a little
Okay, I
glitch, but
apologize.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that's okay.
okay. I'm sorry. And you said, why is life insurance important?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, it's our responsibility, first and foremost. It's our responsibility to ensure that we are not leaving this important decision and part of the process of life as a burden to someone else. So don't be a burden to someone else. Make sure you take the time to have the conversations, is what I would say first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there are products there for every budget, for every pocketbook. So don't
Mm-hmm.
feel that you can't, afford life insurance. It's
Mm-hmm.
very important to make sure that you are aware of the products that are out there, because just like everything has evolved, cars have evolved, cell phones have evolved, life
Mm-hmm.
insurance has evolved. And so you
Mhm.
want to make sure that you have the latest and greatest products. And it doesn't mean it's going to cost you a lot of money. So,
Mhm.
I take that away real quick. You
Mhm.
can find, products to work with your budget. As I mentioned, we work with over 35 different carriers. So we're going to
Mhm.
find something for you. But it's definitely it's definitely very important to make sure that you get the right, coverage for yourself and for your family.
Mhm. Mhm. Now, when you
I
talked
know a
about,
lot of
mhm.
I was going to say, I know, a lot of people may not even know that the new insurance offer you what we call living benefits. Living benefits allows you to have access to the money while you're alive. Should you be diagnosed with cancer, attack, a stroke, you could access those funds up to 80 to 90% of your policy and be able to pay your medical bills while you
Mhm.
focus on getting better and pay your everyday living expenses, your car note, so that you're not worried about, okay, how do I get these things, pay for these things when I'm not working? Because of course you're not working when you're going through the treatment and working in HR. I see this, more than you know. So when
Mhm.
I again heard about these products, I thought, I want to make sure I educate everyone I
Mhm. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what is that process like getting insurance? I know the older you get, there's different processes. You may need a physical and all of that. So, would you recommend the time to get is when you're younger? And are you looking at having to put more money down, higher premiums the older you get, and the more medical things you have going on? I know they look at a lot of things, right?
Right. So the cost of insurance is based on two things: your age and your health. Now, as I mentioned, life insurance has evolved. So the carriers, a lot of the carriers we work with, they will they do what we call simplified issue. And what that means is that you don't have to do a physical, you don't have to do blood work. And
Okay.
so you can, it's the process is real simple. You read and let me know what it is that you're looking for. I'll do a sit down with you. And right now we're doing everything via Zoom. Our business
Hmm.
has not stopped. We're still protecting families and them to put things in place to protect them and build a legacy for themselves if that's their choice. And so we go over, I run various quotes, and then based on, what it is that you're looking for, then we
Hmm.
can move forward with completing an application. I could submit that online, and then once we're ready to move forward and the insurance company says yes, they can insure, because they may come back with questions. And so once we get all of that taken care of, we can move forward. And you can set up a future date to be able to make a payment for your premium. So there's no big down payment. You don't have to, give money right up front. You can have them, you know, uh, draft a payment upon issue, and then you can set up reoccurring dates from your bank account.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So yeah, so that was my next question about the payment. So you make it easy. So it's coming out just like another bill. You don't even miss it, right?
Right, right, and we have to stop looking at it as a bill. It's something that we are doing to ensure our future health
Hmm.
and protect our families. Because what you want to think about too is you work so hard to build, your life, to get
Hmm.
that house that you want, that car, and we're all, chasing our dreams. And
Hmm.
so life insurance is something that should your health take a hit, should the market take a hit, it's the one thing that's going to allow you to keep all of the other things in place. So if you're thinking about, wealth, there's four quadrants of wealth. You have
Hmm.
cash, have stock or stock investments, and then a lot of people go into real estate, right? Those are the three main areas, and a lot of people stop there. But if you take a step further and get into that fourth one of life insurance, if you have a health issue or concern, you don't have to, dip into your bank account. You don't have to, sell your stock. You don't have to sell your real estate, um,
Hmm.
just to be able to afford your medical bills. Utilize
Hmm.
the health insurance. I'm sorry, the life insurance. That's what it's there for, to help you with those health concerns, paying those medical bills.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Great information. So now, what makes you and your company so great to work with?
Say it one more time, Pam. I'm sorry.
What makes you so great to work with, you and your company and the products and services that you offer? Mm-hmm.
Okay. And again, I work with the field marketing organization, PHP Agency. It's people helping people. So the name alone caught my
Okay.
attention. But
Sure.
what I love about the company is that there's the culture and the makeup. I mean, the company is so diverse. Um, the age of the life is 33. It's predominantly women, and you see a lot of that look like us, as
Mm-hmm.
well as Hispanics that are leading and driving this company forward. And
Okay.
so, not only do we get the opportunity to, have our crusade of protecting families, but we
Mm-hmm.
also have the opportunity to invite individuals to come in and to work in the industry with us and change their financial situation. A lot of people are looking for part-time income, and
Okay.
this is an opportunity where you can work part-time, you can work full-time, and they're big on personal development. If you hire me, I have all the books that or not all of them, but some of the books that we use we read on a monthly basis. So
Mm-hmm.
they're big into personal development, and they want to see you grow. They want to see you win, and so that's what I really like about this company. There's company paid trips, of course, and just being
Wow.
able to celebrate helping a family as well as changing someone's life because you brought them into the business. Life
Awesome.
insurance is a $63 trillion industry. So if you're looking for part time, if you're looking for a way to be able to make additional money, life insurance is the way to go. Insurance is everywhere. If you think about all the biggest buildings in downtown, banks and insurance, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So we got a few people on. Somebody is saying, build a legacy. Be prepared. Don't wait for the last minute. Trying to make everything better. Yep. So yeah. Thank you for that, everyone. Now, what key insurances should like somebody have like when they're just starting out? Can you help them like mold something basic? Like, what is your basic level that maybe a single person can get into, and then as well as a family person of four can sign up for? Mm-hmm.
It broke up a little, so I think I'm going to respond to what I think I heard you said. What are the basic types of insurance
Mm-hmm.
or the key types of
Yep.
insurance? Um, there are many forms of insurance. And so the basic, we at PHP, we have 6 different types that we offer. And so a lot of people are familiar with term insurance and permanent insurance, or term and whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll describe those. The term insurance is uh, coverage for anywhere from 1 year up to 30 years. It's the most basic form of insurance. It's popular because it's uh, it, but you can get a lot for a little bit of money, right? The downside is that it will expire at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But if you a place where you can get into a permanent policy because those are a little more pricey, then start with a term. Start with a $10, $20, $30 premium. And again, it's based on your age and health. So we would submit that and see what the quote would come out to be somewhere, because the goal definitely have the coverage that you need and your family need.
Okay.
After term, we also have what we call return of premium. I smile when I talk about return premium because with return premium, it is a term product. But let's say you're paying out the money over the course of 30 years. But if after 30 years, it expires. So now you got to pick up something else. And the reason I smile is because I was working with the client, and he said, I had no idea that my insurance was going to expire, and I'm paying all of this money, and now I have to find another product to give me
Mm-hmm.
that money back. So it's like that money went to waste. Well, there's a
Mm-hmm.
product called return of premium. The money that you're paying, you can actually get all of that back at the end of that term if you you're now older and looking for something more. Um, and then you have guaranteed universal life. Guaranteed universal life is more of a permanent. It gives you that longer for life. It gives you that coverage for life, but it's not as expensive as a regular whole life insurance policy because there's not a cash value that builds up. So you can do that. And then the other product is again whole life, where you are building cash value. But what people don't know with that whole life is that you're building value, and with the standard tradition, we're going when you pass, it's going to go to the company. The family, that cash value goes back to the company. So products that I have, we have what we call index universal life, and that ensures that all of the cash value is yours and it goes to your family. So when you pass on, have the death benefit that goes to your family as well as the cash value. Various forms of insurance, but again, you just have to identify what your goal is, what your need is, and then we can go from there.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for breaking that down for us. So you said the term, the whole, and then the whole life. Okay.
There's
Thank you.
term, just to kind of repeat. Okay, so term is the
Hmm.
most basic and most affordable. It's
Hmm.
expensive. You get a lot of coverage for a little cost. The downside is that it will expire. Okay,
Hmm.
so then you have permanent insurance, which
Hmm.
allows you the ability to build up cash value, and you're for the newer forms that also come with living benefits. So, for example, a lot of people have insurance on their jobs, correct? And so they're insured by their employer. Two things, they don't have the living benefits. So,
Hmm.
I mean, think about it. How many of us know someone that has had a heart attack or have been
Hmm.
diagnosed with cancer, had a stroke? Now, if you have those things in place, for example, we had an agent down in South Florida. He had a stroke. The life insurance company, the carrier, cut him a check for $280,000+ to be able to pay his living expenses, pay his medical bills, and just focus on getting better. His wife
Hmm.
was a stay-at-home mom, so she didn't have income. They didn't have another income to depend on. So
Hmm.
you want these things in place. When I made the switch about 3 years ago, I actually made the switch from my employer's coverage, the insurance employer's side, to coverage with living benefits. And it actually cost me a little bit less than, what I was paying for at the company. So I thought, wow, I'm saying I'm getting
Hmm.
that extra layer of protection. So you definitely want to make sure you. So term, if you remember term and permanent, and then there's various options within those two
Hmm.
areas of insurance.
Okay. And then you mentioned something about your employer now. So I do have a policy outside of my job as well. So a lot of people, of course, we have learned right now with COVID, a job isn't promised to you. So if your job is gone, you still need to pick up some coverage outside of your job, right? I know we're getting a delay.
Pam, it was a little to hear what you
Okay.
asked. I do.
Okay. So yeah, so now we're learning in these times right now that you can't really rely solely and completely on a job for anything, not a paycheck, not your insurance, right? So you would still recommend someone pick up a side policy outside of their employer, correct? Get a little delay. We're getting a delay there.
I think my sound has completely cut out. I do.
Let me get this one down. Hold on. Okay. So, can you hear me?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Hmm. I don't know, guys. Hang with us,
Okay,
guys.
you can
Sorry.
hear me. I don't know if you, because it's hard to.
Okay.
I apologize, everybody.
Okay, everyone. Okay, I'm not
Go ahead.
sure. Let me. Can you hear me now? Nope. Okay. Let me try this. Let me try one more thing. Hold on, guys. I hope this doesn't get her out of here. Hold on. Let me try this. Okay. Now, is that better? Can you hear me? Ah, geez. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, guys. Um, really not sure. Let's try something. Shanita, can you hear me?
It's just a little staticky thing. I do
Okay.
apologize.
Okay,
I
but you can
can.
hear me. But you can hear me. Okay. Well,
I
I'm
can.
just
It's
gonna.
just it goes in and out. It's a bit choppy.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So I'm just gonna try to sum up. We're gonna go ahead and close it down, everyone. But yeah. So I want to thank you for coming on. And so yes, you all have learned the importance of insurance coverage. As she has touched on the different types of coverage, the basic, the term, the whole life, and the other options. Of course, the younger you are, but the better premium you can get. But she did say there's a package out there. They have $10 a month premiums out there. So there's something for you. So don't let your age stop you or your health condition. We all need insurance coverage. So I want to go ahead and end it there and wish you a wonderful evening, Shanita. Thanks everyone for tuning in. This was a great session, very needed and necessary in this time. And again, continued success to you guys. And health is the new wealth. Good night.